Holy, here we go again, Batman.
Welcome to the DC and Me channel. If this is your first time tuning into the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date on all the DC topics. Holy Batman! The great B word is floating around as of late, and that B word is Batman. So much Batman story rumors are coming to light, who knows what will happen. As Michael Keaton is in the talks of return to the new Flash movie, and not just for that movie, they're trying to use him for multiple movies, such as a new Batman Beyond movie, where it looks like Johnny Depp will play the Joker in that franchise. We're not too sure if Johnny Depp will play the role of Joker, but I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But between Robert Pattinson, the Batman movie, which is still in the works, Michael Keaton possibly return, also heard if Keaton doesn't agree, Christian Bale is second in line. Just recently, new rumor, Batfleck may also return. That's right, Ben Affleck is actually getting his own movie as well. So is Batman overkill, or is there a way to explode the DCEU in a multiple universe and show that made different Earths, and who knows, maybe a huge lead up to a DCU version of Crisis on Infinity Earths with a huge all-star cast? In my eyes, everything's still a rumor until it starts filming. But which Batman movie would you love to see, and what are your predictions of what may happen? Also, as of late, Matt Reeves is now going to do a spin-off off of the Batman movie that will be featured on the HBO Max. Coming from Hollywood Reporter, Terrence Winter, who created the crime drama Boardwalk Empire and cut his teeth on The Sopranos, will write and executive produce the series, which is coming with a series commitment from HBO Max. Batman producer Dylan Clark and Warner Brothers Television are also involved. There is no official name for the show yet, but it may be called Gotham Central. And basically, it's detectives working in the shadows of one very bat-like vigilante. So it's kind of like going to be a crime show where it can interact it, but it's going to be the same universe as Robert Pattinson's Batman. So they maybe entwine him, but it's going to be mostly about the detectives or the police commissioner James Gordon. So kind of like another Gotham spinoff probably, but just in the universe of Robert Pattinson's, which could lead him to actually showing up. So they may even bring Robert Pattinson into that show. Now this could be a big risk taken, as Robert Pattinson, nobody knows how this movie is going to be. This movie could be a huge flop, and they're already investing into a spin-off show, and they're already investing a lot of money and information and a lot of talents into making a spin-off and trying to make it a great series. But we don't know what kind of movie it's going to be with Robert Pattinson. Hopefully it won't be a big flop, and hopefully it will be good for the DC movies. We definitely need to see more of that. But with the talk of Batman Beyond and Michael Keaton coming back, and also maybe even Christian Bale if Michael Keaton falls through, or even having Batfleck come back, those could open up more doors to maybe even better DC movies if the Robert Pattinson movies does end up flopping. But I think it's still going to be good. The only thing we are concerned about is Robert Pattinson still has issues bulking up. But with the collaboration with Warner Brothers and DC that allows them to elaborate and grow fan connections across these powerful brands for years to come. And this was said by HBO Max Chief Content Officer Kevin Riley. They said this is a Batman as most audiences have never seen before, and we know fans will want to spend more times in this new world inspired by the film, because they are planning to do a full trilogy of the Batman movie featuring Robert Pattinson. So by having a TV show in between the series and the movie can definitely expand the world and actually really draw people in, which I think is kind of a good idea, because they're going to combine the TV show and the movie to make it more realistic. So it's kind of like something, the Marvel did. Basically, it was established on, and it built characters. Each movie had its own special character before they even created the Avengers. Not just like how DC did previous to, and they just did Justice League without really introducing members beforehand, which they should have done prior to. Batman is the word. So what do you guys think? Who do you think is going to be the best Batman to play in this future coming up, and all the movies that are coming out? What do you think is going to be the best prediction? Are you going to want to see the Robert Pattinson Batman movie? Do you want to see Michael Keaton reprise his role as Batman in the Flash movie, and also in Batman Beyond movie, which would be amazing? Also, it would be such a game changer. Or even having Ben Affleck return as Batman as well, and Zack Snyder be going back into the works of doing some Batman movies, since the Snyder Cut is coming out on HBO Max next year. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what all this hype's gonna be. But make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date on all the topics regarding DC Universe. Hope you guys like this one. I'll be looking to see you guys in the next one.